here. It looks like we are live. It looks like we are live over on TikTok, and we are live also on YouTube. Let me just verify that real quick. Let's see. Go to YouTube. Then we'll go to my channel. Let's see. Oh, it looks like I am live over on YouTube. So that is good. That is good to see. That's good. Hey, sorry, I'm looking down at my phone, TikTok. Pretty cool video we've got here for you today. Just to let you know that I am live on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook Personal, Facebook Business, Twitter, LinkedIn, and my Facebook group. So there are tons of people on here. Thank you for joining. Thank you for jumping on. What we are going to do today, we are going to build a business in the cooking and baking niche. So if that is something that you're interested in, hang around, ask questions. This is meant to be interactive where I can provide feedback. Let me know what you think. If you've got any suggestions or ideas, I would be much appreciative. So what we're going to do, as I mentioned, is we are going to take a look at the cooking and baking niche. We are going to do things like we're going to look at finding keywords and picking subtopics, and I'm really going to explain everything as I go through it. So expect to be on with me for about a half an hour or so. Again, if you have questions, you want to be a part of the conversation, let me know. I also am running a 25% discount. If you go to alstongodbolt.com/live, there is a discount if you want to partner with me and work with me more exclusively to help build your own online business. So let's go ahead and get into it. There is a lot to talk about. As I mentioned, we're going to talk about sub niches or sub industries of cooking and baking. I've got a lot of ideas for you. We're going to look at some ways to monetize this. Now, I have to be careful with the words that I use over on TikTok, because if I use the wrong words, it will shut me down. So I'm going to use words like return on investment. I'm going to have to try and, kind of massage what I say. So if you're confused, comment and let me know. I am looking at the comments for everything. We're also going to talk about email marketing and why email marketing is going to be important for our business. I starkly believe that if you are not doing email marketing, you are just playing online business owner and you're not really serious about it. Some people will disagree, but the only way to build a long-term sustainable business that works for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week is with email marketing. We're also going to talk about how you can find your targeted audience or your customers. We're also going to do keyword research, or that's simply figuring out what your target audience is asking, how you can get in front of those people, create content, and start seeing a return on your investment. Now, the return on investment in this instance is going to be your time that you put into it. And then we're gonna talk about creating content. So again, if you have questions, oh, by the way, this is day like 5 of 365 straight days. The replay will be available. I talk kind of fast, I speak kind of fast, and don't forget to like this if you like it. Follow, subscribe, do all of that good stuff wherever you are, so that I know and TikTok knows that I'm creating good content. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Where should we begin? We should begin at the beginning. The cooking and baking niche is a wide niche, and this can be an incredibly rewarding niche if you do it the right way. And so the first thing that you want to do, instead of just creating content about cooking and baking, you want to find a smaller group of people. When you think about cooking and baking, there's so many different subtopics that you can get into. So what I recommend that you do at the very beginning is find a smaller group of people that you want to talk to. For example, I've got some ideas here for you, and don't forget to like, subscribe, to all of that good stuff. We've got anabolic cooking. We've got cooking for busy people, healthy cooking. So vegan diet, things of that nature. We've got Asian, German, and really just ethnic cooking in general. We've got gluten-free cooking, baking without. Now, that's a really cool niche. If you've ever gone over to YouTube and you typed in something like how to bake a cake without eggs, that's a niche that you could create content in. We can also do cooking for one. So if you are single, or you want to target people that are single, that could actually be an avenue that you could get into a few different ways. If people are single, if they're cooking for one, you could actually promote something like relationship advice. You could promote like eHarmony. They have an affiliate program, and we can kind of pivot and we can actually start building a real business. But cooking for one is interesting. Microwave meals, cooking on a Blackstone. If you guys have ever cooked on a griddle, that's a really cool way. In the summer here, we've got a Blackstone griddle, and we basically cook on it every single day. So I cook breakfast, lunch, if you've ever had like smash burgers, things of that nature. So you can target people in that niche, and then you can also use a smoker. A smoker is another outdoor cooking utensil that you could focus on. So the absolute first thing that you want to do is you want to focus on a target audience. Don't just focus on cooking, because that's too wide, that's too general. It's not going to help. It's going to be more confusing. It's going to be frustrating. So step one, pick a sub niche. And I just went over a bunch of them. There are many more that you could target that I did not list, but I just wanted to list a quick 7, 8, or 10. The next step is you want to go out and find different companies or brands that you want to partner with. This is called affiliate marketing. And the way that affiliate marketing works is you are going to go out, find these brands like Target and Amazon, and you are going to apply to partner with them. And when you apply, you're going to fill out some information that you know, like your name, your plan to, promote the affiliate links and things of that nature. There are tons of affiliate programs out there. There are literally thousands of affiliate programs that you can get into and partner with. Now, the cool thing with this process is you're working one-on-one with these brands. Like me, I am a solopreneur. It's just me and the person that does my captions for my TikTok videos. It's just us two. And so I will partner with a company like Amazon. I'll get my affiliate links and I'll put them in strategic places. And when people, they click, I can see a return on investment. Now, what I recommend that you do is you pick 5 to 10 affiliate programs based on the niche that you've selected, the sub niche or subtopic that you selected in the previous step. For example, we could partner with Amazon to promote pots and pans. We could promote stand mixers, microwaves, things of that nature. We can also work with Target, Stonewall Kitchen, Yes Chef, Williams Sonova. They have high-end pots and pans, things of that nature. Instacart, yes, you could partner with Instacart. You could partner with Postmates or even Safeway. So what you're going to want to do in order to find your brands that you're going to partner with for affiliate marketing. Now, again, if you're liking this, go ahead and give this a like, give it a thumbs up wherever you are. And don't be afraid to ask questions. I am doing this to help you build an online business. So what you're going to do in order to find these partnerships is you're going to go up to your search bar in Google and you're going to type in like cooking affiliate programs or stand mixer affiliate programs, or you can even go to what's called affiliate networks. Affiliate networks are third-party companies that work with the affiliate marketer, which is going to be us, and that work with brands. For example, an affiliate network is like Impact Radius, Commission Junction, or CJ.com. Flex Offers is another one. ShareASale. Now, the cool thing with these affiliate networks is you can go to this one place and apply to multiple affiliate programs. To join these different affiliate networks, it is 100% free. You just have to submit an application. There's pros and cons to it, but you can go to these affiliate networks. So step number 2 is pick 5 to 10 different affiliate programs that you want to promote. These are companies that you're going to partner with. These companies are going to give you affiliate links, which are unique URLs to you. When someone clicks on your affiliate link and makes a purchase, you can see a return on your investment. If this is making sense, guys, go ahead and give it a like, give it a share, give it a follow. Do all of that good stuff. Also, I am running a 25% discount at alstongodbolt.com/live. It will only be available during the live, so definitely check that out. All right, so once you pick 5 affiliate programs, you're going to go ahead and apply to them. It is free to apply. If you are rejected, that's their loss. Just find another one to replace it. A company like Amazon will accept you on a conditional basis. Basically, what that means is you will you'll get a conditional acceptance. You'll need to get 3 sales in 90 days. If you don't get the 3 sales, I think it's 6 months, maybe 6 months. If you don't get the 3 sales, they're going to reject you. But then you can always apply it again, and you can keep doing this. The downside to using Amazon, there's a few downsides, but one of the biggest downsides to using Amazon is simply that anytime you reapply, you have to provide new affiliate links. And so the easiest way to mitigate that is to do email marketing. That way you only have to change it in one place instead of multiple places. So step number 2 is simply to pick 5 or 10 affiliate programs that you want to work with. Step number 3 is to start email marketing. Now, I want to do email marketing so that I can make a higher return on investment per visitor, per customer. A lot of people on the apps that I'm on right now will tell you that you need to gather as many customers as possible. You need to have 1 million customers in order to make a substantial amount of money. But in reality, you don't need tons of people. You need to know how to increase the average order value per person. And what I mean by that is, let's say we have, in theory, you should be making at least $1 per month for every person that is on your mailing list. And you can actually increase that if you are providing value and you're solving problems and you have a strategic plan. Now, getting back over to email marketing really consists of 4 parts: a lead magnet, which I'll talk about in just a moment, a landing page, autoresponders, and broadcast emails. And so let's go ahead and break down those parts individually. A lead magnet is something that we're going to give away to our target audience in exchange for their email address. The lead magnet can be a PDF, it can be a cheat sheet, it can be a guide, it can be a mini course, it can be an audiobook or a podcast, anything that your target audience feels that it has some sort of value. For example, I wrote down a few lead magnets ahead of time: 11 gluten-free recipes for Thanksgiving. If you are creating content for the gluten niche, you want to target people that are interested in gluten-free foods, they're going to value that 11 gluten-free recipes for Thanksgiving. Another one that you could create is 15 weeknight dinner ideas. And so you could target busy family members, or 15 no-bake desserts. Now, one key when you're creating these lead magnets, you want to try and go for an odd number. There's 2 ways to do lead magnets. If you're giving tips or recipes, do an odd number. That gets people to opt in. The second one is you want to try and save people time and save people money. For example, a good lead magnet would be like how to prepare a gluten-free Thanksgiving meal in 3 hours without getting people sick or without spending thousands of dollars. That's a good lead magnet because it's how to do X in Y, which is a time frame, without Z. You do that, you follow that process, you are going to get people to opt in. Now, my lead magnets, my opt-in rate is about 40%. The industry standard is probably about between 10 and 20. So if you can do that, how to do X without Y how to do X in Y, so a time frame, without Z, you can get a lot of people to opt in, and that's going to be one way that you can maximize your return on investment. So that's a lead magnet. You're going to create that. Again, it can be a cheat sheet, it can be a guide, an ebook, it can be a podcast, whatever it is. You can either create it yourself, you can hire someone to do it for you, or you can go over to something called PLR, which stands for Private Label Rights. So you could just Google Private Label Rights cookbook, and there'll be tons of them that pop up, and you'll purchase it for maybe $5 or $10, but then that's yours to give away. The next step is the website that you are going to send people to. So what happens is you're going to eventually start creating content, and all of your content is going to lead people to a single web page or website, and that website that web page is only designed to collect email addresses. Okay, and on that landing page, we're gonna have 5 things. We're gonna have a headline, we're gonna have a sub-headline, an input box to collect the name, an input box to collect the email, and then a submit button. We're only gonna have those 5 things. Anything more is distracting, and it's going to decrease your conversions. And so for our headline, it's going to be basically whatever our lead magnet is. If our lead magnet is 11 gluten-free recipes for Thanksgiving, that's going to be our headline. If our headline is, how to do X and Y without Z, hello, all the way from Sydney, Australia. So sorry I missed the first part. I have a few PLR cooking recipes and never knew to do with it. So Mary, I'm not going to pronounce her last name because I'll make a critical error with it. Thank you for asking the question. She's in Sydney, Australia, I believe, I'm hoping. And she says she has a few PLR cooking recipes and never knew what to do with it. Now, it really all depends, Mary, on the rights that you have. Some of them are like resale rights where you can only resell it. Some of them are giveaway rights where you can give away them for free. Some of them you can add as a bonus to get people to buy a different product. So I would check and see what level you have. A lot of them do have giveaway rights, so you could actually use that as a lead magnet to give away. Give it away. So this actually works out perfect. Mary apparently is in the cooking niche. What sub niche are you in, Mary? If you don't mind me calling you out. Anyway. So what we're going to do here on our landing page is our landing page is basically going to be the headline is going to be a duplicate of our lead magnet. So if our lead magnet is 11 gluten-free recipes for Thanksgiving, that's what our web page is going to say. It's going to say free ebook reveals 11 gluten-free recipes for Thanksgiving. Or it might say free training reveals step-by-step guide to weeknight recipes on a budget. That could be a good one. You could say like how to create great tasting weeknight meals in 20 minutes without spending $500 at the grocery store. Now that's a long one, but that actually works out pretty well as well. And then the sub headline is going to be something like step-by-step guide on how to do something. Okay, it's just going to reiterate the thanks for the likes, by the way. The likes come in weird over on TikTok. There's always a long delay. So if you liked it, I didn't miss you. Thank you for the likes. They just kind of come in punches and bunches, as I like to say. Anyway, so we've got the headline, the sub headline, and then we're going to have an input box for the name, the input box for their email, and then a submit. That's all that it's going to say on this landing page. The landing page is a web page that is specially designed to collect email addresses. Guys, if you're getting value out of this so far, go ahead and give it a like, give it a comment, give it a follow. And again, thank you for the likes so far. The sole purpose of the landing page is to get your customer to enter in their name and their email address so that we can follow up with them with email marketing. Now, what's going to happen when they enter in their name, their email on the landing page? Two things are going to happen right away. One, they're going to enter into our database where we collect all of our names and email addresses. Two, they're going to go over to a thank you page. Now, the thank you page can be set up one of two ways. One, it can be set up with a few affiliate links right on that thank you page. Two, it can actually be a video of you saying, thank you for entering your name and your email address. It depends on the products that you're promoting. Both ways work. I've done both ways and both of them work. All right, so Mary says, I had purchased a long time ago. I have resale rights to them. I have had them for so long. Seriously, do not remember what they were for. So yeah, you can actually resell them. What I would do is maybe create a $5 offer and sell them to your target audience. But yeah, you can actually do that as well. The next step is an autoresponder. The autoresponder is a cool little feature in email marketing that can send out emails on your behalf automatically at the same time that the person opted in. For example, someone joins my mailing list right now at 6:17 p.m. Every day for the next 5 days, they're going to get an email from me on my behalf reminding them of the problem and the solution that they face. And that's actually pretty cool. You can set that up ahead of time, or you can set that up one by one, just be a day ahead, and it's going to do that for you automatically for forever. And then broadcast emails are emails that are sent one-off whenever you have new information or you have new video. For example, I sent a broadcast email earlier today saying, hey, I've got a new YouTube video out, go check it out. You can also send out a broadcast email if you're running a special or a discount. Speaking of that, I am running a 25% off discount if you go to alstongodbold.com/live. Alston Godbold is my name, and it's also my screen name everywhere you look. Let's see, but this is meant to see you coming on. What fantastic timing. I was planning to put them into a book and get them published on KDP. Yeah, you could do that. I don't know how much success you're going to have with that, because most likely someone has tried to do that multiple times. Now Mary's talking about doing KDP with the PLR. Someone has done that multiple times, and Amazon doesn't like when they see the same thing over and over again. Now, if you're adding that to a series of books and there's different stuff, you're adding it to unique and your own stuff, that can work, but I would just be very careful with doing that. Anyway, if we continue on, the next step is to figure out where you're going to get traffic. Now, that's a cute term or cute way of saying you're going to figure out where you're going to create content. Now, remember this, there are literally billions of people on the internet. Some people prefer to hang out on TikTok. Other people prefer to hang out on YouTube and Instagram or LinkedIn or Twitter. Millions of people are literally hanging out everywhere. And you just need to decide where you want to create content. And once you decide that, you're going to start doing keyword research. But when you think about this niche, there are people hanging out millions of people hanging out everywhere. I think I saw somewhere, I just watched a video that there are 1 billion hours watched on YouTube every single day. So you could create content on YouTube. TikTok is the fastest growing social media platform. So you could create content on TikTok. What I'm teaching you and what I'm telling you works for every single platform. I don't give you like fast hacks and tips and tricks, easy for me to say, that expire after a few months or after an algorithm update. I'm providing you information that will go on forever. I create evergreen content so that 5 years from now, when I'm taking a nap, my content still resonates with millions of people. So when it comes to where you're going to create content, that's called traffic. Any traffic source can work. I create content on Reddit, and Reddit works. I create content on blogging, and blogging still works. And TikTok, you're here on TikTok, so I know that TikTok works. And then, as I mentioned, I'm all over the place on Restream.io. So spend some time, figure out what works best for you, because ultimately that's what's most important. The traffic source that works best for you. Some people don't want to show their face, and so I'd recommend starting a blog or using Reddit or maybe even Facebook or Facebook groups. Some people love to be on camera. Some people are okay with adjusting to whatever is happening right now. I'm one of the people that is okay with adapting. For a long time, I just didn't really want to be on camera, but I realized the opportunity that is being on camera, and so now I'm on camera just about everywhere. So once we find our traffic source or where we're going to create content, the next step is to do keyword research. Now, keyword research is simply the art and science of figuring out what your target audience wants to know. And there are a few different ways. Actually, you know what? One thing that I forgot to mention when it comes to email marketing. My email marketing stack is this. I use ClickFunnels to collect emails, and I use Aweber and GetResponse to send out emails automatically. Now, I have a love-hate relationship with GetResponse. I love the platform. I love how they have everything set up. It looks visually appealing. I hate the way that they do customer service. And so for that reason, I actually will recommend Aweber over GetResponse. Aweber isn't as visually appealing, but Aweber treats their customers better. All right. So let's go back over, let's fast forward 2 steps there, because I know the question will always be, who do I recommend? If we jump forward 2 steps, we are doing keyword research. Now again, that's the art and science of figuring out what your target audience wants to know, and there are a few ways to do it. One of the easiest ways is to look at competitor blogs and websites. You can type in a keyword or a keyword phrase. For example, if we're looking up gluten-free, we can type in something as general as gluten-free, and then do what's called the alphabet method, where you go through each letter of the alphabet to find different keywords. For example, I go to Google and I can type in gluten, I spell gluten-free, okay, gluten-free, and then I hit the space bar, and we can go through letter A, and then we can see gluten-free appetizers, food cake, animal crackers, and so on. We can look at those results, look at the websites that pop up on those results, and we can see what they're talking about with regard to our competitors. Another thing that we can do is we can go look at YouTube channels. For example, we go over to youtube.com and we can type in gluten-free animal crackers, and there's going to be people that are putting together recipes on gluten-free animal crackers. We can piggyback off of what is working well, and we can create content there. We can also, if I look at my notes, we can also look at a keyword research tool called Ahrefs. Ahrefs is a paid keyword research tool, but I like using this tool because it saves me time. Whenever I have an idea and I want to validate that idea, I'm going to go over to Ahrefs and I'm going to just do a little bit of searching, a little bit of poking around, and see what I can find. It's actually a great way to jump into a rabbit hole, and you can plug in a competitor's website right into Ahrefs, and you can see everything that they rank for, and that can actually give you even more inspiration and ideas. Another thing that we can do is we can take a look at TikTok accounts. For example, I'm going to go to TikTok on my desktop here, and I'm going to just type in gluten-free, and we can take a look to see if people are interested. So I'm going to paste that in real quick. And let's see, gluten-free like this, hit the space bar, gluten-free recipes. Top result here, 833,000 views, 645,000 views, 65,000 views, 125 1,000 views, 2 million views on gluten-free recipes. So we know that there are a ton of people that are interested in these different type of recipes. So when you do it this way, when you go out and try and figure out what people want to know, I recommend that you write down a list of maybe 15, 20, or 30 different keyword ideas. You can also use a website called answerthepublic.com. If you've been on TikTok or anywhere for a while, I'm sure you've heard of answerthepublic.com. That answerthepublic.com is a search aggregate where you enter in a keyword or a keyword phrase, and it returns with search results of things that people have typed in on the internet. And I'm just going to paste this in real quick, and I'm going to give you some examples of things that come back. So the cool thing with Answer the Public, it is free. However, the drawback is you're only limited to 2 searches every 24 hours. Let's get rid of that, and we're going to look at data. Can gluten-free eat rice? So can people that are on the gluten-free diet, can they eat rice? So that's content that you could create. How is gluten-free beer made? So we could actually create content there. But Answer the Public can be really helpful. You're only limited to 2 searches per day. So guys, if you are finding value out of this, don't forget to give me a like, a follow, a share, a subscribe. Wherever you are, go ahead and like this so that TikTok and everywhere else that I am, they know that this content is valuable. Also, don't forget about the 25% discount that will only be active during my live stream. Go to alstongodbolt.com/live to take advantage of that discount. All right, so we have done keyword research. The next step is to go out and create content. And you're going to create content to solve your customer's problem. Now, a lot of people get this wrong because if they're doing affiliate marketing, they're just trying to get people to buy. But in reality, the best way to make a return on your investment is to solve someone's problem. For example, if we were creating content about can people that are on the gluten-free diet, can they eat rice? We answer the question, and then we provide 3 or 4 different solutions for them. We go out and find the different different types of rice that they can eat that are gluten-free. If there is an affiliate program for that, we can put the affiliate program in our content or behind our landing page and start seeing a return on our investment. When you think about that, that is a great opportunity to start seeing an ROI or return on investment. And so these are the different types of content that I recommend that you make. And I've actually, yesterday, I drew this little chart here, and see if you can see that over there on the other internets. And so this is an inverted pyramid. This is the type of content that you're going to create with regard to an inverted pyramid. At the very top here, when you see these people with no faces, these people are happy. They don't know they have a problem, and they don't know there's a solution for that problem. And so they're just going about the day, living their best life, and then something happens. Maybe they start feeling sick. Maybe they are eating foods that they've always ate, but then they're having adverse reactions to it. They go to their doctor, and the doctor says, you need to try a gluten-free diet. So now they're frustrated. They have to enter into this pyramid, inverted funnel, and they are starting to ask questions. The first and most basic question that they are asking is who, what, when, where, and why. So at the very top, the largest section here, as you can see on the screen, the largest section is who, what, when, where, why, and how. They're asking very basic questions like, for example, if they are just entering into the gluten-free lifestyle, they're saying, well, can I still drink beer? Is there gluten-free beer? And when they're asking these questions, you're going to provide helpful information. For example, we're going to create maybe a YouTube video, a TikTok post about 5 gluten-free beers that someone could drink. And if they're just entering into that funnel, they're going to be happy that they found you, and they're going to follow you because you are providing valuable information. But at the very top of this are the 5 W's: who, what, when, where, why, and how. It's also the largest because people are just entering in, they have a problem, they don't know the solution. The next step, or a variation of the next step, are people asking the best X for Y. And basically what that means is the best gluten-free beer for beginners or something like that. What we can do is we can go to, I'm going to go to YouTube real quick, and I'm just going to type in best X for Y, just to kind of get an idea of the type of questions that people are actually asking. And so you can actually verify this for yourself. If you don't trust or believe what I'm saying, go to YouTube and verify this information for yourself. So we could say best gluten-free. Okay, so we've got best gluten-free bread, recipes, pasta, pizza dough, best gluten-free for baking, best gluten-free flour for baking. Easy for me to say. So people are looking up, if they're bakers, this actually works very nicely with our niche idea, best gluten-free flour for baking. So people are looking up, they want to bake a cake, and they are looking for that. So if we look at this, the top result, 6 best gluten-free flours for all your baking recipes. It has 443,000 views from 2 years ago. This person has 493,000 subscribers, but the one below it, 5 best gluten-free flour reviews 2021. It has 215 views, only has 1,000 subscribers. The third one, and I want to point this out so you guys see that this is actually working, how to make the best gluten-free bread, 13,000 views, 2,000 subscribers. So channels of all sizes can rank and gain traction and start seeing some return on investment. So you're going to start thinking about it in this way, where you're going to create helpful content, and then you can actually link out to different affiliate programs and see a return on your investment. So if you guys, if this is making sense to you, go ahead and give it a like, give it a follow, give it a share, and let the platforms know that I'm providing helpful content. So we've got best X4Y. That's a step down here in our inverted pyramid. And the reason why it's a step down, 2 reasons. 1, people are starting to understand the problem and the solution. 2, at this level, the first step, people are deciding to either buy what they need, so they're going right down to the money sign, or they're realizing that the problem that they thought they had isn't as bad as what they thought it was. For example, the doctor will have you run tests, and hey, he says, I suspect that you need a gluten-free lifestyle. 2 days later, the doctor says, oops, I made a mistake. You're fine. And so the person leaves out of this funnel, never to return again. Guys, is this making sense? Men and women, is this making sense? There are some people on the other platforms. Let me know if this is making sense, and I will continue. But yeah, so I mean, really, this is how you start thinking of content ideas. The next step down is best X under Y. Now for this, I'm going to give you a different example that works out a little bit better. For best X under Y, we're looking at like stand mixers. And actually, I'm going to go back up for best X for Y. We could do best stand mixer 4. And if we look at this, people are typing in best stand mixer for baking, for pizza dough, for home use cake, baking in India. So people are looking that up. You can create that type of content and start generating some traffic. Best X for Y. The next step down is best X under Y. And again, if this is product focused, this actually works out very well because people are looking for the best stand mixer under a certain dollar amount. If we look on YouTube, best stand mixer under $200. People want to buy, they understand the problem, they understand the solution, they want it to fit their budget. So if we do best stand mixer under $200, we can put together a list of the 5 or 10 best stand mixers under $200, and then we can find affiliate programs and we can create content there. Another thing that we can do is we can do X versus Y. People will be asking, gluten-free versus keto, and they're looking for the difference. We can provide helpful information, and we can start using that as a way to start generating leads. And what we would do there, gluten-free versus keto, what's the difference? We can add a call to action and say, hey, look, if you want 11 gluten-free recipes for Thanksgiving, click the link in the description, enter your name and your email. But you can see here that is another way to start generating some traffic. You can also do that with products. If we can compare two different stand mixers, so stand mixer, the KitchenAid 13871 stand mixer versus a different type of stand mixer, that's going to get a lot of traffic. And just to type that in to show you, you guys can't see this, but I'm gonna we can say KitchenAid versus so people are doing KitchenAid versus all sorts of ones that I'm not going to try and pronounce. I don't know, KitchenAid versus, I don't know. Anyway, that works. I am just maybe not spelling it correctly at this point. But guys, if this is making sense, go ahead and give it a like. The final thing that you can do is simply review videos. Now we can find a product, a KitchenAid stand mixer. KitchenAid, there we go. KitchenAid, let's do KitchenAid food processor. No, KitchenAid stand mixer. Stand mixer. So we could do KitchenAid stand mixer versus different types. We can go out to Amazon and find KitchenAid stand mixers, the model numbers, and then just type in review afterwards, and you can see that there are going to be tons of different reviews. And I'm just going to go over to Amazon real quick, and I'm going to grab a KitchenAid stand mixer just so that you can see that this works. If you guys have questions about this, if this is making sense, give it a like, give it a follow, give it a share. The algorithm appreciates that. KitchenAid, there we go. KitchenAid stand mixer. And so I'm just going to grab this one, KitchenAid, the K455 or 5SSOB mixer. I'm going to grab the product name, and I'm going to copy this and put it right into YouTube, and you're going to see, or if you're following along, you're going to see that people are searching this exact product name. The top result, 159 views from 1 month ago. It's a YouTube short, and the creator only has 146 subscribers. The one below that, 1.2 thousand views. The creator only has 70 subscribers, so you can create this type of content. The reason why it's at the bottom of the funnel, I'm going to show you this again. The reason why it's at the bottom of the funnel here is because people understand the problem, they understand the solution, they just want to confirm what they suspect. They want to believe that the product that they have pinpointed will solve all of their problems. But you can do this step by step. Now, the final step really is to just create the content. Now that you have a list of keywords, all of your content is going to have a hook, a story, and an offer. A hook is going to be something that brings in your targeted audience and repels everybody else. For example, if we are creating content on, let's do without. So if we're creating content on how to bake a cake without eggs, we're going to say something like, everybody that has told you how to bake a cake without eggs is wrong. You are missing ingredients. It's going to taste bland. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you the correct way on how to bake a cake without eggs. And then you're going to walk them through that process. And then the cool thing with how-tos is you can include multiple affiliate links or multiple links to different products, because you're going to give them a step-by-step guide. You can include the flour that you use. Maybe you're using gluten-free flour. You can include a stand mixer, maybe different utensils, like a cake pan, if you're using that as well. So you can include multiple products in your who, what, when, where, why, and how, and you're going to create a step-by-step guide. And so your story is simply going to pay off your hook. If your hook is about baking a cheesecake without eggs, you are simply going to, your story is going to pay that off. And then your call to action is going to be, hey, if you want 11 gluten-free recipes for Thanksgiving dinner, click the link in the description or go to glutenguy.com. And it's really as simple as that. And then when people click on your link because you provided value, they're going to then go to your landing page where we have already set all of this up ahead of time, and we're simply going to collect their name and their email, and then we can follow up with them. What I recommend that you do, and for whatever reason my Google Docs is no longer responding, so I'm going to kind of have to wing it, what you want to do is you want to send out emails in series of 5. So you can send out 5 emails about a recipe. Maybe you're promoting a recipe book, a gluten-free recipe book. send out a series of 5 emails, and then you can focus on something else. And then after that sequence is done, you can start sending out broadcast emails where you have new information and a new opportunity. Guys, do you have any questions? Is this making sense? If this makes sense, go ahead and give it a like, give it a follow, give it a share, do all of that good stuff. Because again, this is designed to help you. Also, in addition, I am running a 25% discount that will only be available while I am live. So after this live is over, I'm going to delete the discount, where you can save 25% to work with me. If you are interested in starting a real online business, we will work one-on-one in addition to group coaching, group sessions, where I help you build your online business. Now, what qualifies me to tell you what I'm telling you? Very simple. I have generated results, a return on investment, in at least 10 different niches. I'm not like some of these guys that have only generated some results with only one niche. And so that's how I know that what I'm telling you works, because I approach every single niche the exact same way, and I see results exact same way. I've seen results with Bluehost web hosting, promoting microwaves and sound bars and security cameras and dog stuff. You name it. What I forgot, water balloons, bounce houses. I've seen results. So if you are looking for someone that can show you the right way, that is responsible for building long-term businesses, I definitely suggest that you go over to alstongodbolt.com/live. That discount is only going to be available while I'm up and running. So thank you for the gifts. I actually don't know what to do with these gifts. Quite honestly, they sent me diamonds over on TikTok. I don't know what to do with that, and I don't know what it means. Like, someone sent me a rose, and I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Surplus Measy 2. Thank you for that. I don't know what that means, and I don't know what it does. I don't know how it can help or hurt me. It could be something negative. I don't know, but I appreciate it. But anyway, real simple. I don't know what the guy laughs. I don't know what they do. I don't know what it means. Thank you for sending it though. So getting back to it, why and how am I able to teach you what I'm teaching you and tell you what I'm telling you? Because I've done it in a variety of niches. Another question that I always get, it's a virtual gift. Thank you for the virtual gift. Another question that I get is, hey, if this works, why don't you do it in this niche? I just explained, I'm kind of in 5 niches already. It's a lot. It's time consuming. And adding another niche would actually mess up my nap time. I like to take a nap in the middle of the day to get reinvigorated for when the kids come home. So this stuff works if you just follow this, and this works for any niche. If you sit down and you look at this inverted pyramid like this, if you look at this inverted pyramid and apply it to your niche, if you don't have a niche, comment down below and I'll create a video about your niche. This works for literally anything and everything. And it's really easy. You'll start to see new opportunities and new ideas the longer you do this. So that's how I'm able to jump in and talk about cooking and baking, even though I don't have a cooking and baking website. I could jump in the next 30 to 90 days, create something about cooking and baking, and I could start seeing results. I could start seeing a return on my investment, because what I'm telling you is actually what I do every single day in a variety of niches. Like I said, web hosting, security cameras, TubeBuddy, vidIQ, what else? Microwaves, sound bars, stand mixers. There are other, Canva. I'm trying to think. There are just a bunch of them out there. Thank you for the likes, guys. I appreciate it. Again, TikTok is weird that the likes come in bunches. So, you could have liked this 10, 15 minutes ago, but I'm just now seeing it now. So thank you guys so much for sending out those likes. I appreciate it. If you haven't liked yet, go ahead and like, subscribe, follow, share, do all of that good stuff. Also check out that discount that I'm running. But this is really designed to help you. So if you have questions about your online business, if you have questions about a niche that you want to get into, go ahead and comment and let me know, because again, ultimately this is for you. But yeah, you can do this literally with any niche. There's tons of opportunities out there. Really, the most important thing is for you to take action. You won't know how well you are, how good you are at something until you put one step forward. That one step might be a misstep, and you'll have to go back and kind of take a step back and figure it out. But the most important thing that you need to do is to take some sort of action. The action could be, working with me to craft your business. The action could be to go out and get a website and start working on this, or starting a YouTube channel, or even starting a TikTok account where you show people how to make a gluten-free recipe or a gluten-free cake, gluten-free chocolate cake. That's going to be most important. I always tell the people that I work with, and I work with a good amount of people at this point, is you need to go out and create content. Creating content is going to be the most important thing for you and your business. It's going to give you the real feedback. It's much better than speculating and thinking and hoping and wishing. Create content, and your content's going to tell you what works and what doesn't work. So yeah, it's really as simple as that. You just need to go out and execute. Work hard, look at your analytics, and don't look, there's certain analytics that you shouldn't even pay attention to. One analytic that I absolutely do not care about is the number of followers or subscribers I have. The reason being is it's a vanity metric. I could go out right now on a brand new website, a brand new TikTok account. I could go out and get 1,000 subscribers right now. There are websites out there that you pay a small amount, and then you can have 1,000 subscribers. So don't worry about vanity metrics. The number of subscribers and followers mean absolutely nothing. What matters is the type of content that you're creating. What matters is if your content is resonating with the target audience, and if you are actually helping people out. That's what's most important. Don't worry about the vanity metrics. Now, people are going to say you need 1,000 subscribers in order to go live on YouTube or TikTok. Yeah, but once you get that, it doesn't matter. Even before that, I was generating a return on my investment on my teeny tiny channels that had less than 1,000 subscribers. For example, my YouTube channel about security cameras, one of my videos has over 250,000 views, and I just went over 1,000 subscribers not too long ago. I can look it up, but the most important thing that you can do is go out and create content. Now, if you're wondering, yes, that's a raccoon over my head. This is an owl. That's a cardinal. I think that is I don't know what that is. That's a blue jay. Those are different animals. I am in our virtual learning office. For whatever reason, my computer upstairs is on its last legs, and so I'm on my downstairs computer, still bringing you guys value. Do you guys have any questions? If you don't have any questions, we'll go ahead and wrap it up in the next 3 minutes. What I urge you to do, if you're stuck, if you tried other stuff and for whatever reason, it didn't work, could be a variety of reasons, I would do 2 things. I would take a look at the 25% discount that I'm currently offering when you go to alstongodbolt.com/live. And I'd also just look at taking some sort of action, take some sort of action toward your business. It's not enough for you to just watch videos, whether it's on TikTok or YouTube. You have to take the next step and start creating content. Once you create content, you are going to have a shift, a paradigm shift, and you're going to start seeing things in a completely different manner. Do you guys have any questions? If not, we're going to go ahead and wrap this thing up. Again, that 25% discount is only going to be live while I'm live. Once I close this, in the next 5 minutes after, as soon as I can go in and change it, I'm going to go ahead and change it and remove that discount. But that discount is only available while we are live. It's a great opportunity to build a successful online business, for you to build a successful online business. If you've been wallowing, if you've been frustrated, you're not sure where to go, you're not sure what to do, I'd recommend jumping on that opportunity because it's not going to be around for too much longer. Again, I talk fast. The replay will be available on my YouTube channel if that is something that you're interested in. I definitely appreciate you guys taking the time out with me today. This is day 5 or 6. I'm going live for 365 days to help you build an online business in 365 different niches. So if you're jumping on late, I have a replay on my YouTube channel. I'll be live tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I'll be live tomorrow probably about 7:30 after the kids go to bed. Once again, building you guys an online business. Thank you very much for hopping on, and the questions and comments and the gifts, the virtual gifts. I appreciate it. You guys have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow.